Welcome back, everyone. Trying to tuck this into the corner here. All right. Chores done. It's snowing. Snowing in June. Oh well. Okay, so what did I do? I went ahead and finished up all the trees here. Let's visit. I left the stumps though. I was lazy. All the stumps are still there. So I sold this land. I got all the trees that I could. Those ones are not on the property. I didn't take the trees that are, difficult, I guess. I guess I could have done them anyway, right? They're nice looking trees. We'll leave them. So, so basically I got everything moved. I made sure the wood was all transferred to the other sawmill. And I got rid of the trees, sold the sawmill, and I sold the property. So that's why the money's up there. Now that said, just teleporting around here a little bit. I still have this goal to reach. Problem is, well, it's not really a problem, to be honest. Let's have a visit. The farmer, Katie, it was Katie. She let it wither. And it needs plowing. And I'd like to buy this, but I want to see something first. Plowing. No, I want to see if there was a contract I could do before I buy the property. So I think we're just going to go ahead and do that. This is going to be a cornfield, and that'll be we're creating all of our chaff basically. So where am I? What am I doing? What's going on here? Yeah, there we go. Number 2, 189,000. That's a big buy. But there's a bunch of additional property here. Some trees I could take down. They're not good trees though. They're not the nice type. But I think we have to buy this. It's inevitable that we're going to own this, so may as well just get her done, right? All right, as far as expansion is concerned, this field will be up soon to purchase next, and that one. And I'm not sure, but I think we might try to leave it at that. I'm not sure if we need to buy more after that. That makes a nice farm. Got a few fields here and a bunch here. That should be enough to keep us busy. And, I don't have a ton of equipment or anything like that. So, all right, we're done. We're going to have to plow it. There's no rush to do that, though. I can't put corn in until... when does corn go in? Corn, I got 3 months to work that field and get it ready. So we're not going to rush. I did a bunch of other stuff too. Animals. So these guys here, they actually ran out of food. So I did the loops, filled them up with hay. They're in good shape now, but the productivity's down and the health is down because I let them run out of food. So that'll recover. I did that this morning, I think. These guys here, they had food, but I started giving them TMR. So we're gonna do a few more deliveries of TMR. They do have hay though. I kind of would like them to go through that. Maybe we'll use that as emergency food in case I run out of TMR. So where am I? Here I am. I sold all my mushrooms, and we had 1 pallet of buffalo mozzarella. Sold that. And I think that's it. Now, we'll have a quick look. The buffalo milk is not coming very fast at all. I'm kind of surprised. I knew it was slow, but I didn't realize it was this slow. And I think I'm questioning whether it's actually more profitable to do buffalo instead of regular cows for milk. So Yeah, thinking about it. Thinking about it. We may go to regular cows. They'll generate an awful lot more milk. So, anyways, let's go this way. All right, I'm thinking that maybe, I don't think we have anything else to do, really. Actually, I should have gone the other way. I'm just going to jump across the bridge here. We're going to repair this, or not repair, but we're going to change this trailer. Ah, yes, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to look for a new trailer to replace the other one that we were using for chaff. I had a problem with it. I could not drive it into the cows, so I had to use this little trailer. That's only like, I think, 7,000 or 8,000 liters, and it was a bit of a pain. Come on. Why can't... What the heck? What the heck? There we go. That's fussy. So this here, I'm not sure if I can put, I should be able to put hay or TMR in this. Well, let's try it, right? Let's see if that works for hay and TMR. That'll be a lot better than the 8,000 or 7 or 8,000. The problem with the other trailer is that it's too tall. It doesn't fit in the door of the cow sheds. So that's a bit of a pain. Oh man, we gotta lose this snow. My eyeballs are going crazy. Went too far. Look how much TMR we have. How's that for sweet? I mean, we can maybe sell that, but I don't know if it's worth anything. Okay, this should fit no problem. Now we're going to get into the coffee business, but we're going to need a bit of money for that. There's a bit of a dilemma with that I got to figure out. Yeah, this is good. Maybe I'll use this trailer. I do have 3 trailers now. Okay, so coffee. So if we look at, let me just jump in here for a second. Coffee, where are we? Coffee beans raw. Oh, hang on a minute. Coffee beans roasted. Oh, I don't have to buy a special sell point. Okay, my problem is not a problem anymore. The only sell point for coffee, you know, like coffee shop kind of thing, was like a restaurant kind of thing, and I just didn't think that looked good in the middle of nowhere, you know, where there's no traffic for a business, right? But all these places buy the beans, the raw and the roasted, so I think that's going to be good. I think we're going to roll with that. Now, the very first thing we're going to need to do before we do anything else is we're going to need coffee greenhouses. I gotta find out how much they cost. Where are you? If only there was a search. What's this? There we go. Coffee greenhouse. Output pallet spawner. I don't know what that means. Okay, so this one does pallets. This one does just a regular pipe, so it does bulk. So 10,000 is what they cost. Let's see what that looks like. We have the money to buy one. I'm not sure how many I'd like to buy. It only needs water and liquid fertilizer. Yuck. Both of them. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to get liquid fertilizer. Maybe I can make it. I got slurry. Can I start with one just to get it going? I have enough to buy one. Let me just zoom out here for a second. Turn it a bit this way. There we go. Yeah, okay, we did one. Okay, so the next problem, not problem, but challenge is I got to figure out how to get liquid fertilizer without having to buy it. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Liquid fertilizer. Construction, I need a production to do that. Oops. And I'll have to find that. It'll take a little bit. Oh, look at this. 3,000 bucks. With this pump, you can extract water from the underground aquifer to distribute it to greenhouses and other production sites that need it. Or refill your tank. So I think I'm going to use this. I think we're going to install this. I don't know if there's like a range on this though. Where could I put this? Maybe I could put it here. Let's pump this over here. We'll try it. If it works, it works. Okay. All right, let me just run over here. The triggers are off, I think. I turned them off for some reason. Probably for a screenshot. Okay. Oh boy, why can't I click on that? There we go. Groundwater, 1 million. Water change output mode. Selling, distributing. Oh, selling. I could just sell water. Great. Let's see if this will take. Eventually, I can look at it. Coffee. Are we getting water yet? Let's speed up the clock just a little bit. Just to get past the hour. Okay, I'll bring it back down. Now let's look at this. There's no water here. Huh. Oh, activate. Okay, there's a little bit of water there. And then we should start seeing it show up here. Not sure how long it'll take. Anyways, we'll let it run for at least an hour. See how that goes. All right, sweet. Sweet. Okay, we got a bit of buffalo milk, but I'm not going to rush with that. Okay. I think let's jump up to the top here. Do I have anything? Just the one pallet. Okay, I think it's time to move ahead. Actually, let's do a check on the upper sawmill. So I got 192,000 liters of wood in here. And so we're going to be good for a while. We're going to get our beams forever. All the beams. Yeah, anyways. I think it's time to move ahead, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, so we got $2,100 property income from the cell tower. It's not quite as much as we're taking for the loan interest. So okay, I think what we'll do, no rush, actually, let's bring this back. I should have brought it back before. Oh man, I've been having some problems again with the audio. The last video I did, it was low again for some reason. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand. I do my sound tests. I see the bar, there's, the, I don't know what you call those bars, the ones that show up and show you how loud you're being. And it's right in the zone where it's supposed to be, but then when I go to edit the video, it's low. So I don't understand. I'll keep looking at it. All right, we're back. There we go. We'll get that loaded up and sold later. Actually, correction. Let's do it right now because I don't have any money. Or I have very little money. And it's going to... If I get a worker, it's going to be a problem. So let's do that right away. You guys know the routine. I've done this several times now. Give me a second. I'll get this loaded up. I'll be right back. I've gotten faster at doing it, but I haven't gotten better. They're all crooked. We got a lot. Okay, so I'm trying it this way. See if that works as a strategy. Oh. Okay. Again, not pretty, but it'll do. It'll do. Let's double check the price. Wood beams, warehouse is the best price. And farmer's market is 28.7, 28.98. Bread bakery, 29. Rural restaurant. Warehouse is good, but problem is I don't want to do warehouse. It's too far. It's too far. All right, let's get this sold. Just one, we'll just do one load, right? Just so we have enough money for workers. And then I'm thinking we're gonna get started on plowing out the new field we just bought. And then we'll check in on our coffee, see how that's going. Oh, I still didn't get fertilizer. All right, that's another reason I need money. I need to build something. I want to say it's going to be some kind of BGA, some kind of production, maybe the little farm products production from Momatana. I can make fertilizers and seeds and stuff for my farm. Maybe we'll do that. If I'm not mistaken, that is $55,000 to buy that production. I could be wrong. No, I gotta double check. I might be thinking of something else. I am using that production on Sri Lanka series to make seeds mostly. Awesome. Okay, we don't have enough for that production now. Let me just double check something first. Okay, enough of the snow. Jeez. What's the weather forecast? Oh man, it's gonna snow all day. All right, I guess I gotta put up with it. What was I gonna look at? I want to look at that production. So let me find it. It is pretty unique looking, so I shouldn't have too much problem. This guy right here, that's the flour mill. It looks like this though. And where is it? Is it this one? Nope. It's this one. Yeah, that's the one. That's what I need. So I need 45,000. I only got 36. So why don't we do that? What happened to the snow? Oh, weird. It's glitching. It's snowing up there. There it comes. Just gonna cut everybody off. All right, so let me do that. Let me get another load here. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I won't get a full load apparently. That's fine. Let me back this up a bit. There we go. Ugh, all right. I think I'll park here. That way I can get around easier. It's not full, but this should get me the money we need to put up that production. I do have a fair amount of manure and slurry already, so we're going to be off to a good start. Now, I don't know if I have anything capable of carrying slurry, so that might be a bit of an issue. Manure, no problem. The trailers that I have, I think, are fine. I'm going to put a worker on that field to plow it all out, start getting it ready. Still got a couple of months before we can put the corn in, but may as well get it ready, right? We'll get it fertilized, we'll get it limed, we'll get all the fun stuff. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Okay, so now we have enough money. Let me just turn that off. Let's teleport down. Get the workers started on plowing the field while we do the other stuff. Alright, where's my plow? Where's my plow? Let's get this started. See if we can get a plan going. I'm gonna have to figure out how to carry slurry. Might have to buy some kind of trailer. But we'll get a worker on this field right here. See how natural this feels? It's just right here. It is a weird field though. I did have a problem with the worker before, so hopefully this is going to work. I did a contract on this field at one point, and I forget if it was a plowing or... I think it was a spraying contract. Or not a spraying, fertilizer. Maybe. I forget. Alright. Okay, we're off. Let's see if I can teleport closer. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out. Ooh, I got some mozzarella. Out of milk again. I'm out of milk, and I'm almost got another pallet, so I'll take care of that in a second. All right, so we've got the greenhouses there. I'm trying to figure out positioning for this. I think what I'll do maybe is put it right here. So let's jump in there, make sure I got the right one, because there's a couple that look familiar, look similar, I should say. So if I was to put this here, overlaps, it doesn't want me to put it that close. I don't want to go there. That's where water is. I don't want to go over here. I do want it in this area though. Sorry, I'm just having a look here. I think we're going to put it right here. And how straight is that? Come on. There we go. Boom. Okay, so we got a new production. Now I need to figure out if this little guy will do slurry. Mind you, that's really not a lot, right? So let me grab this. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know, I've gotten into the habit lately of pushing the wrong buttons all the time. So let's get this trailer. We'll get the milk first. I know we shouldn't put slurry in the same container we put milk, I know. And all right, let's load this up. Not much here, so it won't take very long. Get this dropped off. A little milk in there. And then need to figure out slurry. So hang on, let's have a look at the production itself for a minute. Farm supply. What I want is digestate liquid fertilizer, correct? Digestate the straight liquid fertilizer. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to activate that. No, wait, stop. Hang on. Deactivate. I want, oh, it doesn't make it. There's no slurry to liquid fertilizer. So I have to make digestate first. Then silage digestate. Hang on a minute. Wait, what the heck? Are you kidding me? I can't make digestate. Am I seeing this right? Oi. I can make it from silage. I don't want to make it from silage. I want to make it from slurry. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh boy. Okay. I gotta think about this for a second now. How do I get digestate? Do I need another production? Okay, give me a second, guys. Let me see what I can come up with. Okay, I gotta do something a little sneak here. I'm gonna get rid of this. Sell it. I need to look at this and see if this will do what I want it to do. And if it does what I need it to do, I'm gonna think of where I should put this. Kind of feel like it needs to be here, but I'm getting awfully close to other stuff now. I don't want to put it here because this is where my coffee is going to be, unless I change my coffee location. Okay, you know what? Let's plop this down here. I want to see. Let's see what we can do. This is a great facility, but I don't remember everything it can do. Slurry. 200 slurry gives me electric charge, methane, and digestate. So this is how I get my digestate, but now I need to make liquid fertilizers, so I need both productions. Wow, that's expensive. Oh, there must be something else. There must be something else. All right, we're doing a fair amount of trial and error here. Let's jump back in here. Let me get rid of this for now. We got most of our money back, so I gotta find something. Give me a second, guys. See what I can find. Okay, this looks interesting. This looks interesting. 72,000. I don't have that much money. Darn it. I can't even try it. Okay, so it's farm supplies, right? I got input of slurry here and manure. And I don't know what else I would need with these, but I can make all of the base kind of farm products. So I think we're going to go with this. I need more money though, so that's a problem. That's definitely a problem. Okay. Everything's on pause. Everything's on pause here. Trying to think whether I should buy some liquid fertilizer. Okay, you know what? Patience. Okay, so back to the coffee thing then. I'll figure out the whole liquid fertilizer thing. But the coffee shop. All right, I'm having a rough time today, guys. So I need to do some homework on the coffee stuff. There's a roaster somewhere where I can roast the beans. I can't find it, so I'll have to go out into the and have a look at the mod itself and see what the components are called and how much they're worth and all that stuff, so I can find them. Because there's no search feature. There's no search feature. Right here, giants. Right here. Give me a search feature. I can type in coffee. And everything coffee comes up. Please, 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 please. All right, so this episode's kind of going all weird. We got interruptions. I got a phone call. I had to stop recording, and yeah, see how the field is messed up. So I think this field might become a bit of a problem. See the gap there? I'll have to figure that out. It might require me to do a lot of manual stuff on this field, but that's okay. That's okay. We can work that out. All right. What up? What's next? I don't have any more wood right now. I'm just gonna head back. I had a lot of high hopes for this episode, but we got a few stumbling blocks. The good news is that we do have our new field, so that's great. And we do have the coffee production set up, the greenhouse part anyway. So I'll find a production that does the roasting for the beans, and then sell point, apparently I don't have to worry about it. So there's all the map sell points seem to take it, so that's good stuff. I don't need to worry about that part. And then I gotta look into other sources of milk, because the buffalo milk is coming pretty slow. I'm gonna need to ramp up some productions. It might mean putting in more greenhouses, maybe. I do need to have year-round kind of money that isn't tied to wood, because that's starting to get a little old, to be honest. And that's, I guess that's another thing is, as security, I should probably look for another field that's got wood on it and put it in the plans to purchase at some point. There's this one just ahead of us, but it's massive. It's expensive. So let's look at that for a second. This one here, at 177, there's a ton of trees in there. I would need to, actually, I might need to look at this a different way. I'd have to do like a flying session to find wooded lots. Yeah, and that one I don't think is a wooded lot. Actually, we might be running out of them, so yeah, we do need to figure out something else. Let's get out and we'll take a little flight. It's been a while, right? Flat mode activated. So there's this one here. It's big. There's a lot of trees here. There's another one over here that's quite big as well. What else? What else? Let me just scoot down here. There's one over here, and this one is quite large as well. These are going to be expensive, which is fine. You know, we certainly can handle having a lot of trees, but I don't want to spend that much. I'm just going to zoom around the map here. Yeah, that's about it, pretty much. So next tree lots that we buy we're going to need a lot of money. This one here is 300. This one here is 166. And this one here is 177. So this is the cheapest one. That's it. That is it, my friends. Okay, let me turn this off first. As I'm falling, I will have it. There we go. Okay, not much else left to do for today. I got to do some homework before we can carry on. So I think we're going to call it for this episode. I hope you're enjoying this. If you've got ideas for me, please share them. Hit the like button on the way out if you can. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have an amazing day.